Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello boys, hello girls. Welcome back to another episode of Get Smart Plus 4. Today we will continue with Module 1, Where Are You From? And in today's lesson, you are going to learn how to talk about your leisure activities using present continuous tense. Are you ready? Let's get started. Oops, hold a second. Before you can learn how to use present continuous tense to describe your leisure activities, it is important for that you know what present continuous is first. Alright class, so what is present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is the tense that we use to ask or describe about the actions happening right now or at the moment of speaking. Please have a look at these two tables, Table 1 and Table 2. Table 1 shows the questions in present continuous tense form. Question 1, for example, what is she doing? Question 2, what is he doing? Question 3, what is the cat doing? Question 4, what are they doing? So class, when do we use these kinds of questions? Yes, we use these questions when we want to get information or when we want to know about the activity or the action that is currently being done by other people or another person. Okay? Alright, now in table 2, it shows the sentence in present continuous tense. For example, sentence 1, she is watching movie. Sentence 2, Zikri is playing a computer game. Sentence 3, the cat is drinking milk. Sentence 4, they are playing football. So, when do we give or when do we use this kind of sentence and answers? Yes, we use this kind of answers or sentence when we want to describe about our action or activities that happening right now. Okay, are you clear? Alright class, now I'm going to show you how to ask questions in present continuous tense. There are two ways that you could use to get information about the activity or the action or the situation that is currently happening at the moment of speaking. The first way is by starting off your question with what. In this case, what signals the person being asked to provide you with more specific details or information about the activity that is currently happening at the moment. Okay, for example, please refer to this table. Okay, this question asks, what are you doing? Here, this question here, what are you doing means the person asking the question wants to know what is the activity currently being done by the person being asked. Okay, now please focus, pay attention at the form of the question. We begin the question with what, followed by the be verb are and subject pronoun you, and is finished with infinitive verb doing. Can you tell me why we use the be verb are in this question? That's right. It's because the subject in this question is you. Remember, for you, we, and they, we must use the be verb are. Why? That's because you, we, and they are plural subjects. Can we use the be verb is and am in this question? No. The answer is no. Why? Because we use am only for subject pronoun I, and we use is only for singular subjects. For example, he, she, and it. Okay? Alright, the second way that you could use to get more information on the activity that currently happening at the moment of speaking is by beginning your questions with verb to be. Okay, verb to be are, is, am, and are. Okay, when do you use question that starts off with verb to be? Okay, this normally happens when you want the person being asked to give you a yes or no answer. Okay, let's take a look at this table. For example, here are the examples of questions that begin with verb to be. Okay, look at question 1 for example. Am I playing? So in this question, to answer this question, I need to think and decide whether I agree with this question or I want to deny the question. Okay, so if I agree with the question, I'm going to say yes, I am playing. If I disagree with the question, I will say no, I am not playing. Okay, let's try ask me again. Am I playing? Let me think first. My answer is no, I'm not. I am teaching. Okay? Right now, please pay attention to my answer. I use no to deny the question. And then I clarify my answer by adding more information saying that I am teaching. By doing this, I actually letting the person asking me the question to know that I'm not playing, instead I am teaching. Okay, are you clear? Alright class, you have learned how to form questions in present continuous tense. Let's continue learning how to form sentence in present continuous tense by taking a look at some more examples in this video. Sentence 1 says, she is watching movie. In this sentence, we begin with the subject and the be verb. In this case, the subject is she. Therefore, we use the be verb is. Remember, for she, he and it, we must use the be verb is. Can you figure out why? Yeah, that's because she, he and it are singular subject. Then you'll also notice that I added ing to the end of the verb watch. Now this sentence has become she is watching movie. So this is how you form a sentence in present continuous tense. Alright, now let's take a look at second example. Sentence 2 says Zikri is playing a computer game. Now pay attention to the subject Zikri. What is the subject pronoun of Zikri? Yes, you are right. The answer is he. Therefore, we again use is as the be verb. And remember, don't forget to add the ing to the end of the verb play. So now this sentence is Zikri is playing a computer game. Or we could also say that he is playing a computer game right now. Okay, now let's move on to the third sentence. Third sentence says the cat is drinking milk. Pay attention to the subject, the cat. What is the subject pronoun of the cat? The answer is it. Therefore, we again use is as the be verb. And do you know why? It's because it is singular subject. Please don't forget to add the ing to the end of the verb drink. Okay, the cat is drinking milk, or it is drinking milk. Finally, sentence 4. Sentence 4 says, my brothers are playing football. In this case, we use the be verb are. Can you figure out why? Yeah, you are right. That's because the subject pronoun my brothers is plural subject. Remember, for plural subjects like my brothers, they, we, you, we must use the be verb are. And please also don't forget to add the ing to the end of the verb play. My brothers are playing football, or you could also say they are playing football. Okay class, throughout this lesson, you have learned what is present continuous tense. You have also learned how to form questions by using present continuous tense. And then you also learned how to form sentences using present continuous tense. Now it's time for you to learn how to give affirmative or negative answers using present continuous tense. So, are you ready? Let's dig in. Alright, let's learn how to give affirmative answers using present continuous tense. But before that, what is affirmative? Okay, affirmative is agreeing with a statement or stating a statement. Let me give you some examples. In column 1, these are the affirmative answers in full forms using present continuous tense. For example, I am playing, you are playing, he is playing, she is playing, it is playing, we are playing, you are playing, and they are playing. So, why are they being called as affirmative answers? Okay class, they are being called as affirmative answers because these sentences demonstrate that the subject is actually agreeing with the statement. Okay? Alright, now please refer at the second column. In the second column, these are the affirmative answers in short forms using present continuous tense. So they actually have the same meaning as the full forms affirmative answers. The only difference is the short form affirmative answer is actually the contraction of the full forms affirmative answers. For example, he is playing is actually the contraction of he is playing. We're playing is the shortcut way to say we are playing. So do not worry about the meaning because both full forms affirmative answers and short forms affirmative answers, they have and they carry the same meaning. The only difference is in the form. The full form is in the long form, I am playing, while the short forms answer is in the shortened form, I'm playing. Alright, now let's continue to learn how to give negative answers in present continuous tense. What is negative answers? Negative means disagreeing with or to deny a statement. Let me give you some examples. In this column, these are the negative answers in full forms using present continuous tense. For example, I am not playing, you are not playing, he is not playing, she is not playing, it is not playing, we are not playing, you are not playing, and they are not playing. Alright, basically, the negative answers in present continuous form are actually the same like the affirmative answers in present continuous tense, except that we add not. Okay, except that we add not between the be verb and the infinitive verb. For example, in sentence 1, I am not playing. You will notice that I added the word not between the be verb and am and the infinitive verb playing. Another example in sentence 4. She is not playing. You notice here that I added the word not in between the be verb is and the infinitive verb playing. Alright, now look at the second column. Similar like affirmative answers in present continuous tense, negative answers in present continuous tense also have contractions. For example, we aren't playing is the contraction of we are not playing. Okay, we aren't playing is actually the shortcut way to say we are not playing. Okay, are you clear? Alright, finally, let's learn how to give yes or no answers to questions in present continuous tense. Like I said earlier, the questions given to us in our daily life does not always start with what. Sometimes the questions start with verb to be. Okay, for example, like am, are, and is. These are the verb to be. Am I playing? Are you playing? Is he playing? Okay. And if the questions required you to give a yes or no answer, this means you have to decide whether you want to agree or disagree with the questions. For example, am I a teacher? Yes, I'm a teacher. Am I a singer? No, I'm not. Okay. In this case, if you agree with the question, your answer must contain yes. Meanwhile, if you disagree with the question, your answer must contain no. Okay? For example, is she playing? And this person is agreeing with the question, so her answer is yes, she is. If the person disagrees with the question, the answer is no, she isn't. And remember, if your answer is negative, make sure you do not forget to put the word not. For example, no, she isn't. The word not is in isn't. Okay, because isn't is the contraction of is not. Okay, are you clear? Alright, we have reached the end of today's lesson. So before I end this lesson, this is the task for you to do at home today. Please take out your workbook, page 6, and do the tasks on page 6. There are 3 tasks. Task number 1 is complete the blanks with am, is, and are. As usual, before you fill the blank with the verb, make sure you know your SVA. Make sure you check your verb agrees with the subject. If your subject is plural, use plural verb. If your subject is singular, use singular verb. Alright, the next task is answer the questions based on the picture. Okay, please look at the picture carefully. And then read the question. For example, question 1, is Vera sleeping? So, do you agree with the question? If you agree, you answer yes. If you don't agree, you answer no. Make sure if your answer is no, you must include the word not. Okay? And the contraction of not is isn't or aren't. And finally, task number 3. Okay, go to page in the student's book and look at activity 1. Write sentences about the pictures as in the example. Okay, take out your textbook, go to page 10 and then look at the pictures, describe the pictures, write the description here. Okay, please follow the examples like in sentence 1. Alright, are you clear? Okay, that's all for today. I will see you again at school next week. Okay, bye-bye.